So this is what we are doing in this step, right? We are creating a copy of the original data set, just a best practice. We don't want to change the original data set and data frame, sorry, and we will create new data frames whenever we are updating data. So I'm creating that new data frame, and then we are using a list comprehension here to take all the car names, and for each car name from all the list of the car names, we are trying to split it using the space and then taking the first element out of it. So what that indicates is that basically gives you the make out of the car name, because make follows, and then first comes make and then followed by model name. So that's how we create a make field, and then down the line we'll remove the car name in the next steps. And in the next one, what we're doing here really is, we discussed about binning the car price ranges as entry level, mid level, and high level, right? So that's what we are doing in this stage. So this demonstrates some concepts called as aggregation, group by, and joining within data frame. So some powerful concepts, maybe if you take a closer look, we will understand them very well here. So first thing what we are doing is we are actually doing a group by within the data frame. The group by is using this make field, right? From the using the make column, we are grouping by, and then so that means all the dataset rows are organized according to the similar makes, right? Out of that, we are selecting the price column here, right? So that means all the makes and all the prices is what we are getting from this statement. Now from that, instead of having all the makes and prices, I only want to have one make and a mean of that price for all those price ranges within that make, right? So that's what we are doing as a aggregation function here using dot mean, right? So what this really outputs for us is it gives you all the list of make names and the mean of the car price range for all the prices in that make, right? So that's what we want to obtain, and accordingly we want to populate the main data frame with the mean in addition to the price, right? So for each in the main data frame we have the price column anyway for each make name and the car names what we have, but now we will have a new column where we also want to put the we are trying to put the mean here, but we will not exactly use mean, but we want to finally bin them into ranges, a small range or medium range and high range, something like that. So for that, this is the first. And then what we're doing is we're actually trying to merge this. So this is actually something similar to joins. In SQL, if you're aware, outer joins, two tables would be joined on the basis of a column name, right? So in this case, what we are doing is we have this data frame which has only the make and the mean prices, right? And we have the actual data frame which is df2 that has all the set of rows and columns for our data set. Now we only want to take the mean and then join into this, right? And we also want to retain, if there are some make names which do not have a mean here, we want to retain the left left data frames value. So which is why we are using this left join technique on the field make, right? And we are joining with df2 with this particular data frame that we created above with the means.